Hey. Okay, I know it's been a while, but I've been really busy. I've been actually too busy to really do my hair. When I wake up, I just like this puff. I just brush back everything, keep it in this puff. But so that's what I've been doing with my hair so far. Cause I know I haven't updated you. I've just been showing videos, but really I've just been wearing puffs all the time. So what I'm gonna do today is wash and deep condition this 5-day-old puff, which the curls are still pretty intact actually. This is 5-day hair. Every morning I brush it. I brush the front back and put coconut oil all over. And so I think these curls have stayed intact, which is probably the reason I kept wearing it so much. And I'm still getting compliments today at the gym. Someone's like, "I love your hair." I'm like, oh my gosh, you have no idea. This is crazy to me. This hair. So anyways, enough talking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to deep condition, and then after that, I'll come back and show you my new routine, and I'm kind of in between things, so afterwards when I'm done, I'll give you some updates and stuff like that. So, okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, it's Christine. I'm back. I just finished washing my hair in the shower, and I have some conditioner in it, that's all. So I'll show you really quickly what I did. So I have a ponytail holder in my hair, and I'm wearing this shirt because I don't really care about how wet it gets, but it's like, my hair is super wet right now, so I'm just going to put this towel over. So the main products I've been using lately, since I've been wearing my hair in a puff, I haven't really been doing wash and goes, so I don't really experiment with products as much. So one product which I'm going to do a whole video on is the coconut oil, because this is like crazy stuff. Like, it's so good. I bought the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle Conditioner, and I co-washed with that, and it's also my leave-in. And some Icy Fantasia gel, because this doesn't leave your hair white after you put it in. Because like, since there's so much conditioner in my hair, if I put Eco Styler in, it might be white. So this is my hair with just conditioner in it. Just near away. Okay, this is my hair with just conditioner in it. And I only have one light in my bathroom, sorry. Okay. Here, I'll give you the light. So, basically I just finger part my hair, like a little section in the back. And then I make sure I get it pretty good across, and then I just put the rest up. And I already have my leave-in conditioner, which is my moisturizer or whatever. Which is part moisturizer, but sometimes I put this coconut oil in lately. Sometimes really means like the past like week and a half. So I'm just going to put about this much in, because it'll melt when it gets into my hands. And because my hair is cold right now, it might turn white, but it'll melt again when it's in my hair and it dries, and it'll look shiny. Because coconut oil, which I will discuss in my next video, when it's at room temperature, like 75 degrees, it's still solid. So, it tends to look solid on your hair still, like it'll give it a clay-like look, or like you have too much product or something, but really just the coconut oil drying, or turning to a solid. Okay, so this is my little section. I just put some coconut oil in it. Now I'm going to put some gel in it. And I put a lot of gel, but this isn't a lot. I don't know why I just grabbed that little bit. I don't want it to be too hard. And make sure I get it on the roots. And then I just rake it through my hair. And it doesn't feel like there's a lot of slip, so I might just put some water if it feels like it's dry or something. Look how long my hair is though. Like, it's getting so long. Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh. But then it shrinks up to like 2 inches. Okay, a little bit on this side. See how there's, my roots frizz up a lot. Since my hair's getting longer, it's not frizzing as much, like the curls aren't frizzing as much. Because they're bunching together better. So, I think that's good enough for today. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's really uneven, but they'll bounce together. Somehow they just always end up being the same size in the end. And you can't tell all that much. I know you like hair porn. Okay, I'll do one more section if I have enough stuff to say, 'cause I don't really know how to speed up my camera when I'm editing. So, take another section. This one's really bigger. It's a lot bigger than the last section. So I'm going to put some coconut oil in it. In this section I can feel it has a lot more leave-in conditioner. So when you put the coconut oil in, you really want to focus on your ends because that's the oldest part. That's the oldest hair. It's been on your head the longest and it's the driest. So make sure you work it through, but make sure you get it on your ends first because you don't want to forget those ends. Then get that excess hair off your hands because you don't want to tangle up your hair. And this section's actually kind of dry feeling, so I'm just going to spritz some water in. Got this from Sally's, like $2.99, $1.99 or $2.99. Purple's my favorite color, by the way. And I put a lot of gel, so you can also just do this instead of doing what I did before, like putting some on the roots. So, just make sure you get it all over. No curl left behind, as Lorraine Massey would say, who wrote the Curly Girl book, which is the method I am trying to follow. And if you don't know about the Curly Girl method, just look it up on Google or YouTube. It's all over. There's a book on Amazon.com. You can find it. But it's a really good book. I read it. I couldn't put it down, actually. And it really helped me to be aware of the things that I'm putting in my hair. Like, I read labels. I always read labels. I was at the store the other day, the like product store, beauty supply store, and I was like, do you have any natural products, like all natural products with no silicones or sulfates or whatever? I think she showed me, like, what did she show me? It was something like Pantene Pro V or something that just said curls on it. I was like, I need natural stuff for curly girl hair, and she's like, oh, this works for curls. I looked at it, the first ingredient was dimethyl, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So, you gotta read your own labels because people don't know. But if you don't specialize in curly hair, you might not know. So, anyways, those stories were pointless. But basically what I was trying to let you know is that book, Curly Girl. It's really informative and it'll help you read your own labels so you know what you're putting in your own hair and not just what somebody thinks that will make your curls look good. Because it's not always just about looks, because your hair might be looking good the first day, but you don't know what it's doing inside of your strands. I'm talking a lot. So this is where it gets kind of weird for me, because my hair on the top is really, it's like 3B, and it's very susceptible to having too much product and like looking nasty and not curling up. So I can't put that much product on it. But it gets really frizzy, so at the same time I have to. So I spend a little bit more time on this top section than the rest of my hair. I have to get it really saturated. Sometimes I'll just bring a brush through it. I don't have a diamond brush, but I don't have my diamond brush, so I'll just use this. This is better than nothing. It's a wide tooth comb. Okay, and then I'll put my Icy Fantasia gel down on the front and the back, because that's where I get really frizzy. And then I'll work it through my hair. And I'll put some on my ends. Work it through my hair. And then to rake it through, because sometimes if I rake it through when I'm and I lay it on top of these curls, it'll rake through and then it'll stay, and then it'll get like caught on a curl and it won't be able to curl up on its own. So I have to like make sure there's enough room, like this, to rake it through. It needs more gel, I can feel it. Listen to your hair also. If you think you need more product, because it feels dry, try adding water first, and then try adding the product. Because sometimes, like if you're putting gel in, it can start to dry up on you, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I need some more gel, but really all you need is some water to get more slip. So, and slip is the feeling you have when you're raking products to your hair. So I have to really go like this so there's enough room for it to like curl on its own. You see the difference in the curl pattern? Like, look at that. It's a big difference. So for these, they like to stay wavy, but I like to curl them up. So get the ends nice and defined, and then I'll just go like this. Hear that squish? That's good. That means you have a lot of product in it. Ugh. So that's what it looks like from the back. So here's a little section again. This hair is also pretty 3B-ish and wavy. So I gotta get it really saturated before I put my... Also, the top of your hair, of course, it gets a lot of direct sun light if you're out in the sun. So you might want to think about putting a little bit more product on it. Just because you want to protect it. And I put some gel on my roots just like I did before to combat the frizziness. Because when your hair is clumped together, there's no frizziness. Because frizziness is hair unclumping. Just a whole bunch of hair, like scattering. It's like if you have like a curl, pretend my finger, pretend these bands are curls. Okay, so these bands, see how they're like all separated? This one goes this way, this one goes this way. But if if you put these two hairs together, that was a bad example. Just forget it. You know what I mean. Clumping's good. frizziness is bad. I tried. That's what I get for thinking on the spot. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing, but I'll do it to this side, because I did the other one before on the other side, so I'll do it on this side. There we go. And then like scrunch them again. Okay. So. Okay. Now last two sections. For these sections, I just like to have some right here and some right here. So I will put this over here, do this tiny little section. So tiny, but it counts still. It's so tiny. It's like, I still matter. Just put some coconut oil, a little bit of coconut oil, and a little bit of gel, and yes, oh, this part does get frizzy too. So I put gel on my roots, especially this part. And then, see that? But it's okay. Watch this. It's fine to me. Okay. And if you have a hawk's eye like me, you'll notice that some of my curls are lopsided and long. Like this curl, or whatever this. It's like triangle, like a coat hanger curl. And this is a nice little spiral until you get to the end. Okay, and it'll curl up a little bit more because it's wet, so it is weighing down a little bit. It'll curl a little bit more, but this is basically the little shapes that I'm getting. And I think this is due to heat damage because I went in December. I went to Cancun for my birthday, and I didn't bring my diffuser, and I didn't want to wait all day for my wash and go to dry so I could wear my puff. So, because puff is like my favorite hairstyle now, so I blow dried it. I didn't have my diffuser, so I just used a straight blow dryer. Like, I put a whole bunch of deep conditioner on it and just blow dried it, and the next day I did the same thing. And then I guess I thought that was my discovery of a faster way to get my puff. It's coconut oil. And so I started doing that. Even when I got back home, I was like, I don't feel like waiting for my wash and go. I'm just going to diffuse my hair. And I did that for like a week and a half, and I think that's why my curls are getting like this. Because my curls are usually like tight. Zip, 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 zip. So it's those types of curls. But lately they've been like spiraling, and at the end they just like go crazy ways. So it's not super discouraging because you can't really tell. And I'm going to put my hair up in a puff anyway, so can't really tell. I've cut some of them out though, because I just couldn't stand them. I was like, this is damaged. And you can't really tell. I mean, I'm not going to wear my hair straight or anything, so you'll never be able to really tell. And then when it gets longer, then I'll be able to cut all those ends off, and it'll just be straight bouncy. Straight bouncing. Okay. Now this section of my hair gets the most frizzy. So I tend to put a lot of product. I tend to smooth down a lot. Most of the time, I take a toothbrush that I don't want to use on my teeth, and I'll just brush it. rake through a lot of product. This section is not like wavy like this section. It's they're tighter curls, so I don't have to worry about, you know, product buildup or whatever. I mean, like putting too much product and ruining, or, you know, making my curls get straight or whatever, weighed down from the product. So there's my little blonde curl that I just got. I got my highlights. So that's pretty good. It's not very frizzy. That's actually really good. Normally it's even more frizzy and I have to do more rake throughs. So this is kind of cute. So this is my hair. If you want, you can be cute and put like a little bobby pin right here. That's a cute look. Instead of, I mean, it's like simple, a bobby pin. But it makes a difference between this and this. Like, for me, I see a difference. This is more cutesy. Like, I look like a young mother. I don't know. But I don't plan on wearing my hair, like, anywhere today, so I'm just going to leave it like this. And we're going to head into the product review. Okay. Okay guys, sorry it's so dark in here. I wanted to show you a few of my products that I've been using. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay. So I'm done with my hair. It's still wet, as you can see. This shirt is being dripped on. Sorry, it's really dark in here. I probably should have bobby pinned it back, like I said, but it's cool. Okay, so the products that I've been using. I've been doing, I just want to say first, as far as length, I was so shocked when I saw my hair in the mirror after I finished. I was like, oh my gosh, my hair is moving a lot. And I think that's because I've been wearing the puffs so much that I just forget, like, about hair growth and length. And that's what I was talking about when I was like, yeah, once I get to a certain length, I won't even notice the growth. Of course, when it's down, I notice. But if it's up and I'm, like, doing different styles, like, you don't notice. I mean, you don't really think about it. And then when you finally wear your hair down in a wash and go and you're like, oh my gosh, you notice all that growth. It's just great. So experiment with hairstyles. Find one that you really like that doesn't really show how short your hair is. And then once you finally wear it down, then it'll be longer. Okay. So that wash and go, like I said, was 5 days old. And I did what I just did. I used this tea tree Tingle conditioner from Trader Joe's. It's backwards in the camera, I think, but it's from Trader Joe's. It's it feels like peppermint tingling all over your head because there's peppermint in it, and it's all natural. You know, this is a safe conditioner, and it works very well. So I would suggest to get this. It was kind of actually expensive, which, I mean, to me, like, my idea of a great conditioner is the $1 Suave Naturals from Walmart. So this was kind of expensive for me. I think it was like $4 or $4.99 or $3.99 or something. No, it was more expensive than that. But they also had the shampoo. I was like, no way. I mean, I know it's all natural shampoo, but I was like, I'm not about to spend more money when I could just wash my hair with this and detangle at the same time. So I got this. And so I used that in the wash and go. And also I used my coconut oil from Trader Joe's too. This I use for everything though, so it was really worth it to buy it. It was $5.99. Yes, at Whole Foods they have a coconut oil, organic coconut oil, but it's like $9, so I chose Trader Joe's. And then my Icy Fantasia gel, because it has a really good hold, a soft hold. It keeps my hair shiny, and it clumps my curls together. My Eco Styler gel does that too. Shine, definition, but it tends to leave, you know, white stuff in my hair, and if I want to go somewhere when my hair is wet, like, I don't feel like having that white stuff in my hair. And sometimes when it dries, if you scratch your head or something, like, white stuff will pop up. If you're in the sunlight, people will see all the little flakes, you know, coming out when it's, you just want to be like, it's just my gel, I'm sorry, it's not dirty hair. I brought this clip because I use a ponytail holder, but I know my hair was shorter, I had to use these. So if your hair is shorter than mine, then you could just use these instead of the ponytail holders that I was using. Oh, also, I meant to show you my headbands. Oh, this spray bottle first. This is my spray bottle that I bought from Sally's. It was like $3.99, and I needed it because it's kind of hard to like turn on your sink whenever you need some water and then put your hands in and then rake it through, put more, you know, you need a spray bottle to be efficient. Okay, that's enough. I'm talking too much. I'm going to do another video on coconut oil because you can also eat this stuff, and I did a whole week challenge where I ate it, use it every night. I use it every night on my skin, and I did a challenge for myself, and I'm going to report my results. So stay tuned, I don't know, in the next month. And okay, I'll be back. I was gonna say I love you just now, but I do love you guys. I love you guys. You guys are so nice. You always leave me the best comments. So thank you. And thank you all my new subscribers. I'm sorry I haven't filmed a live video in a while, but I've been busy and now I'm back. So yes. Okay, I will leave now. Goodbye.
The light in the darkness, the call in the silence. I needed your love to lift me up. You'll never know,
you never know.
We can go
where we
like
can
the
go.
sky. There's no limit to me and you.
Cool. You always was there for me, would show that you cared for me. When them times got hard, you softened them blows for me. I trusted you, never needed to question your loyalty, cause the bond we share will always mean more to me. And with that being said, I pray I don't go misled. I wear a heart on my sleeve and a target on my back, and you the glue for me that keeps